Good morning, students of class 10. Welcome back to the online classes now. Let's continue our lesson in English. The footprints without feet. So now we are on the last portion of this chapter. When Mrs. Hall demanded an explanation to Griffin, Griffin was very much furious as he was very much short-tempered. She demanded that from where Griffin got the ready cash, as he had told her that he does not have any money. Not only that, about the curious episode that took place in the study hall. So when she asked for an explanation, Miss Griffin was very much furious. He was very much angry and said, "You don't know who and what I am. I will show you." You see that. From there, we'll continue. As Mrs. Hall demanded an explanation for various things about the event in the study room, about the curious episode, about the loss of money, and about the ready cash he produced before Mrs. Hall, Griffin became very much furious. He was angry. He said, "You don't understand who or what I am. I will show you." When he said, he started opening the bandage. He threw off bandages. He started opening the bandages. He took out the hat, whiskers, the mustache, spectacles, and his false nose within a minute. He did not took even a minute. Within a minute, he opened everything. Now, the people around there who came there in the bar or in the inn, the horrified people found themselves staring at the headless man. The people were horrified to see a person without a head. As Griffin opened everything, he opened the bandages, spectacles, hats, whiskers and nose. So people could not see his head. So people were horrified. They were terrified to see a headless man. The constable, meanwhile, the constable, Mr. Jaffers, the constable was called. His name was Mr. Jaffer. Now arrived. He also arrived. And he was quite surprised to find or arrest a man, a headless man, a man without a head. He was quite surprised to find that he had to arrest a headless man. Mr. Jaffer was also astonished to see a man without a head, and he had to arrest him. The policeman, that is the constable, Mr. Jaffers, tried to get hold means try to catch him. Tried to catch a man who was becoming more and more invisible. As the constable was about to catch him or tried to catch him, Griffin started opening his shirts and he became invisible from waist up. He became more and more invisible. And finally he opened everything and he became invisible. Nobody could see him. The people and the constable found themselves hit by blows. Now they could not see Griffin. He became invisible, fully invisible, and the people and the constable were hit by blows that came from nowhere. They could not see the person, but they were hit by the blows and slaps. The people and the constable found themselves hit by blows that seemed to come from nowhere, from the blue, from the air. They could not see the person, only they got the blows. At last, Mr. Jaffer was knocked unconscious. In the end, Mr. Jaffer was given a serious blow, and Mr. Jaffer fell down unconscious. He became faint because he got a hard blow from Griffin, who became invisible. The invisible scientist gave him a hard blow, and the constable, the policeman, Mr. Jaffer, knocked down unconscious. He was knocked down. All the people cried. All the people began to shout, "Hold him, hold him, hold him." But it was easy to say than done. All the people cried out, "Hold him, hold him." This was easier said than done. It is very easy to say, catch him, hold him. But they could not see whom to catch. So this was easier said than done. And in this way, Griffin escaped from that place, Iping. He escaped from that place, and he remained a wanderer without a home and without clothes and without food. So, as he was a lawless man, he had to suffer now. He had discovered to become invisible, but he found it very, very troublesome. Now his life is very miserable. So in this way the story ends, the footprints and the footprints without feet. So that's the end of the story and end of the lesson. Now we'll have to start with another lesson in our next class. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the video. Stay safe. Continue studying at home. Go through online portal every day so that you will not miss your classes. So it becomes easy for you to understand everything. And you don't have to mug it up everything for the exam. You can understand, you can write yourself properly. You can describe in your own words properly. Since it is a literature, you must have the ability to write yourself. That's all very much. Thank you very much for watching the video. We'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson. Thank you very much.